It's the talk of San Diego.
Hi, I'm Andrea on the Talk of San Diego, and we're here at Crunch Time, and I'm going to talk to Kim about her delicious popcorn, ice cream, and hot dogs. Come on, let's go. Hi, I'm Andrea, and I will be your host today on the Talk of San Diego, and I am here with Kim, and we are going to talk about Crunch Time. And what can you tell me about this establishment?
Well, Crunch Time started in 2003, and we started really as a ministry. We wanted to offer jobs to young people and give them an opportunity so that they could learn some skills and go out there. And I know a lot of people don't give a lot of training, things like that. So we wanted to give jobs to a lot of people that were really undereducated or didn't really have opportunities in life that other people might have. And we're doing that. We have 2 college kids right now working for us, and they're doing a great job. They're from lower income families, and so, you know, we're doing that, and they're doing such a great job. They run the ice cream shop on the weekends, and we're really proud of that. And we've helped a lot of kids throughout this last almost 10 years that we've been in business.
Wow, that's great. And how could you describe your store in 3 words?
3 words? How about 5 words?
5 words, sure.
Popcorn, ice cream, and hot dogs.
Great. Perfect. And what can you tell me about your popcorn?
Well, our popcorn is special. Now, this is a caramel corn popcorn right here. And what's special about this popcorn is that it's a style that comes from Chicago. Now, you may not realize this, but all of the popcorn poppers originated out of Chicago. Popcorn poppers.
Okay.
Yeah, popcorn poppers were actually invented in the Midwest, and the very, very first popcorn poppers that were done in industry, like large popcorn poppers to like make popcorn for a large amount of people, all came from Chicago, a company called C. Creators and Company. And so my husband grew up in Chicago, and of course there's a famous popcorn shop there called Garrett's, and every day he would go there and stand in line. It didn't matter if it was rain, snow, freezing temperatures below 0. People would stand in line to get Garrett popcorn. Well, when he moved to San Diego, there was no popcorn shops here, not even one. So he kept telling me when we first met, we met about 11 years ago when we first met, oh, I always wanted, ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to open up a popcorn shop. And he wanted to sell, his favorite is caramel and cheese popcorn. That's how they eat it in Chicago. It's a caramel and cheese mixed together, and that's how Oprah Winfrey eats it. It's actually on her list of favorite things every single time. It's caramel and cheese popcorn. So caramel and cheese popcorn comes from the Midwest. You can see these kernels right here are big and round. It's a special variety of popcorn called mushroom popcorn. And this popcorn, it doesn't create a lot of crumbs when you make it into caramel, because caramel is thick and chewy and sugary, and when you go throwing the popcorn in there, if you just put regular old popcorn like from the microwave in there, it's going to just turn into dust or crumbs.
Oh, okay.
But this kind of popcorn can hold up to it, and so when you stick it in your mouth, you're going to crunch it, it's going to bite, and you're going to taste it in 3 minutes. So, and then we also make the cheese. We import the cheese from Arkansas, from the actual dairy farms. So all of our products in the whole store, all are American grown and American made. Even our tins right here, these are American made tins. They are Pennsylvania steel. They're made in America, and some of these are the last of their kind. They don't make these big ones anymore. Wow. So these cans right here, these are what we call our hit for the cycle party pit. We kind of have a baseball theme here at Crunch Time because we are located directly across from Pickle Park in downtown, and you can fit up to like 50 little bags of popcorn in here. So if you're having a party or a wedding or a get-together or a baby shower or a barbecue, you can come and get one of these pretty buckets and fill it up full sorts of popcorn, all different flavors, little bags. We also throw in some of our homemade brownies and cookies in here too.
And I saw that they have that online as well. And
yes.
What is that about? Like, it's a tin and pick your size?
Yes. So online we have all of our tins available, and we can ship nationwide. So we have our half-gallon size. These are our 1-gallon size here. And then we have a 2-gallon and a 3-gallon. This is our 2-gallon here. And then we have a 3-gallon, which is up here. And this is our 10-gallon can. This is the biggest one right here. And we also do a lot of wholesale. So you can also order like in a 20-gallon bag. Let's say you're doing a wedding of like 150 people. You probably need about 3 of these bags. And 20 gallon, this is 10 gallons, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
So you need probably about 6 of these to feed that many people with popcorn.
Wow. And what other type of events do you give packaging and stuff like that?
Well, we do ice cream catering. Oh, that leads me to the next thing. We start off as a popcorn shop, but then we moved down here, and this was an ice cream shop before, and so we always love, of course, love ice cream. So we decided to do 3 of the 4 major food groups. So we have ice cream, popcorn, hot dogs, and we're only missing pizza, but you can't have everything in the store, right?
Exactly.
So our ice cream, we make it here in our shop. We have all sorts of flavors. Some of them are rather unique. For example, we have a flavor called Chocolate Ibarra. Are you familiar with the Mexican hot chocolate?
I think I am.
Yeah, it's made, a lot of people makes them feel like they're at grandma's house.
Yeah.
And some brands call Chocolate Abuelita after grandma.
Oh,
Grandma's
okay.
hot chocolate. Are you familiar with it?
I think I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is we make it into ice cream. So,
Oh, okay.
so let me come, let's go around to the ice cream. I'm going to let you try everything.
And we are going to be back, and I am Andrea, and this is the Talk of San Diego.
As a courtesy to others, while attending a live taping of the Talk of San Diego, please refrain from bringing crying babies or weapons of any sort with you. Thank you.
We're back, and I'm Andrea, and this is the Talk of San Diego, and I'm here with Kim, and we are at crunch time. And so Kim, what are your flavors?
Well, we have a lot of flavors. One of our most popular flavors is called our Chocolate Ibarra. This one here is made out of Chocolate Abuelita or Chocolate Ibarra ice cream or hot chocolate. If you're familiar with that Mexican hot chocolate, we are the only ones that I know of in the world that make this. So Andrea gets to try it.
This is exciting.
See what you think.
Very good.
You like that?
Yeah, it has like a mix of things. What flavor is it? Chocolate Abuelita?
Yep, that's what it is. If you're not familiar with that flavor, then you might not recognize it. But those that are used to growing up eating that hot chocolate, they just are like so excited about it. We like so much of it.
So what's so great about Kim's homemade ice cream and frozen yogurt?
Well, one of the things that makes it great is that we make it fresh right here. We make our ice cream in our shop every week, all the time. And we make it from actual fresh ingredients, like with real strawberries go in our strawberry, and real bananas go in our banana ice cream. And we make it all from natural ingredients. And we buy the ice cream milk from a local dairy. So it's actually like really fresh tasting. What do you think? Tasting it? Can you tell the difference between that and what store-bought ice cream?
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes it can be too watery, or sometimes it can be too, like, really thick. This is just, like, right in the middle and perfect. And, do you import your chocolate from anywhere?
We actually do. Our Swiss chocolate is imported from Switzerland, and our dark chocolate as well. So we have special chocolate that we actually make the chocolate paste from scratch that we make the chocolate ice cream from. And it smells so good in here when we're making chocolate ice cream. It makes everybody just go completely crazy. And we also make our butter pecan solution from scratch from a butter pecan from a pecan pie recipe. So it kind of has a pecan pie flavor to it a little bit. And our frozen yogurt is really special because unlike like your typical frozen yogurt that comes out of the soft serve, which people like, that is almost really a soft serve ice cream. You know, that they add some yogurt into it to call it yogurt and make it seem healthy. I'm not trying to bash it because I love it myself as well. But what we tried to do here is do a little bit more natural direction with our ice cream and yogurt. So with our frozen yogurt, what we did is we take actual yogurt, you know, like you would buy, like if you went to the store and you bought plain yogurt, like you were gonna put your own fruit in it, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we do is we buy actual yogurt, and then we put the fruit in it, and then we freeze it, turn it into frozen yogurt.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little bit different. What we do is, so it doesn't have any fat in it, it's non-fat. Because of that, it doesn't really stick together. It's a little bit more of like an Italian ice type texture to it.
Uh-huh. What flavor is this?
That one is passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
Yeah, so we have passion fruit. It's one of my favorite of all the frozen yogurts.
Let's test it out.
See what she thinks about that.
Oh, it tastes like real strawberries.
Is that one strawberry maybe?
I think it is, isn't it?
Does it taste like strawberries?
Maybe to me it does.
Well, you know, passion fruit and strawberry is very similar in taste. It's very subtle and mild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit tart also.
Yep. That's from the yogurt. Now, the yogurt has a little bit of a tartness to it.
Yeah.
So that's what you're getting with that. So it's like really refreshing, tart. It's really nice on a summer day. Like today, it's a beautiful day outside.
And we'll be back, and I'm Andrea, and this is the Talk of San Diego.
Recommended by sleep disorder physicians worldwide. For a good night's sleep, day or night, it's the Talk of San Diego.
And what are your popcorn flavors?
Well, our flagship flavor is our caramel corn, and we talked about this a lot already. And this is their cheese popcorn. This goes hand in hand with the Chicago mix.
Oh, okay.
So you can also order the Chicago mix online, and then all that is really is just the cheese and caramel mixed together, or you can get the cheese by itself, which is my personal favorite, is the cheese by itself. This right here is our San Diego favorite. This is our better than kettle corn. Now what makes it better than kettle corn is that it's air popped. All of our popcorn is air popped, which means it's not popped in oil like at the movie theater. Popcorn is very, very healthy for you. Popcorn is popped with just a hot air, like imagine a giant blow dryer, making enough hot air so that the kernels get hot enough that they pop. So when they come out, it's just pure popcorn and nothing on it. Then what we do to make our kettle corn is it's a lightly sweet and lightly salt solution. So it's like kettle corn, but it's non-fat, it's air popped, it's very healthy for you. Something that you may not know about popcorn is that in a bag this size, there's 2 grams of protein.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And popcorn. And that gives you an idea of like a frozen yolk, like a little thing of plain yogurt or something like that. That has about 4 grams of protein in it. But that's like pure like milk. So something like this, you wouldn't think it has any protein in there. So this actually has 2 grams of protein. So it also has vitamin B, vitamin A, has a lot of fiber in it. And one of the things that I like to remind people is that caramel corn and kettle corn are the only food that exists that are both a whole grain, a vegetable, and candy
Oh, wow.
all at the same time.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? So it's kind of like eating your breakfast cereal, you know, if you eat like corn flakes or you want to have your corn bran cereal or your oatmeal in the morning, this is going to have about the same amount of sugar that you would put in your oatmeal.
Wow.
So it's really not that bad as far as sugar goes. This is going to have less sugar in it than your oatmeal, and it's going to have about the same amount of fiber. So if you skipped your oatmeal this morning, you can have a bag of caramel corn and you're still good to go.
Great.
But it tastes a lot better, at least in my opinion.
And do you have like seasonal promotions of packaging or types of events that you do that for?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that. Yeah, we do our biggest season year-round. A lot of people say, oh, you're right across the street from the ballpark. You guys must do really booming business during the baseball games, things like that. And we do, and that's a big part of our business, but it's not the biggest part. The biggest part of our business is our Christmas sales. Because we sell these tins right here. beautifully decorated for Christmas, and we sell those to corporations, just to regular people, sending them off as gifts. But we do a whole lot of corporate gifts with that. So, and then our last flavor, well, we have also white chocolate and cheddar fiesta, which is our spicy cheese. And then this is our movie style butter. And what makes this special is that our movie style butter is air popped, and we use coconut oil to flavor it. So instead of whatever that oil is that you get at the movie theater, you eat about half a bucket and you're feeling like, oh, you feel all
Really
greasy,
stuffed and
icky, and you have that like weird feeling that all that oil gives you. With this, you actually can buy this in the Whole Foods section, in the Whole Foods store, as a health food, and they say just taking a spoonful of coconut oil is good for you. So you get just coconut oil, a little tiny bit of salt on this, and your popcorn. So it's a very low-fat way to have your popcorn.
That's great. And what is your favorite item in the whole entire store?
Okay. My favorite item, I love cheese popcorn. This is one of my favorites. Okay. But I have to say, my very, very favorite in the whole store is, you have to walk over this direction.
Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our program to, more than likely, an even more tediously boring, uninteresting part of the show. We sincerely apologize to any remaining listeners. Thank you.
We're back, and I'm Andrea on the Talk of San Diego, and I'm here with Kim, and she is going to tell us her favorite item here.
My very favorite thing in the whole store is the Fudge Brownie Delight. So what is a Fudge Brownie Delight? Fudge Brownie Delight starts off with our homemade fudge brownies. We make these from scratch with imported Swiss chocolate. They're baked to perfection. They're nice and chewy and gooey on the inside. And then we top it with ice cream, whipped cream, hot fudge, almonds, and a cherry. That is my very, very favorite.
Sounds amazing. And what can you tell us about the differences between your Hebrew National and Vienna style hot dog?
Well, the Vienna style hot dogs have a little natural casing, so when you bite into them, it's kind of like a pop that they call them. And then Hebrew Nationals are kosher, so that's very important to people who eat kosher. And it's also good because they're very healthy for you. So Hebrew National hot dogs are actually considered a health food now. They are, they are actually healthy because first of all, they are cooked, so they're heated up, so you're getting a very healthy kind of, instead of having like cold cut, sandwich with the cold meat, Hebrew Nationals are a little bit healthier because there's less opportunity to have any kind of anything in them because first of all, they're made from very healthy sources, and secondly is that they're cooked. So they have to be cooked to a certain degree so that there's no bacteria or anything like that in there. So Hebrew Nationals are very healthy, they're low in sodium compared to other hot dogs and that sort of thing.
And you have your Chicago style, and what other types?
We have chili cheese and relish and onions, and we have sauerkraut and mustard hot dogs as well.
Oh wow. Well, I just enjoyed a delicious hot dog and ice cream and frozen yogurt. And we are at Crunch Time, and I'm Andrea, and this is the Talk of San Diego. See you next time. Andrea, and I am here. Sorry. Okay.